listen to, you got to tip your hat to the rules. You know, what NASCAR has done with this, with the double file restarts and the waiver rounds. This guy would have been out of luck, but through strategy and through using the rules, he got back in on the lead lap. He's got a fast truck. He drove it to the front. Now he's got a chance to win this race.
Now, Eric Almirola's teammate in the 15 had problems on the restart. What was it, Adam?
No doubt that it would have been Johnny Benson in the catbird seat had he not had those issues on the restart. And they're really not sure, but the only thing that Johnny could come up with is that it vapor locked. They elected to come down pit road because they had lost so much track position. They still had a set of right side stickers. They have bolted those on. He won't have much track position. You can see he will restart 16th, but those tires could make it a difference on this late run, Ray.
And Adam, I had told you earlier in the race about Kyle's issue with his carburetor. He just came on and told his crew chief, Eric Phillips, if I really do a good job of cleaning it out, that's when it vapor locks on me right at the start-finish line. If I don't clean it all out, he said, then I get a little loss of power in the entrance of turn 2. I'm going to go with option number 2. I'm not going to clean it out this time. We'll see if we can make a run at him.
Remember, when we started this show, we talked about guys that had won for their very first time in the Truck Series at this racetrack. Brian Scott, Scott Speed, Chad Chaffin, and Jason Leffler. Well, we talked about the 51 of Eric Almirola being one of those drivers that could get his first win, and look where he is now.
He was your spotlight driver. I told you guys, he would be tough, and he's been tough. And you know, Brian Scott and Scott Speed, they both used pit strategy to get position on the field, and then they held it. But there's been no pit strategy, in my opinion, that is going to factor out in the outcome of this one. It's just been a battle. Kyle Busch had a faulty carburetor there on the restart, lost the lead. Can he bounce back and get the win?
We're going to find out.
We're going to find out. But this following us, you got to check out this story about Dale Earnhardt. There's some, I've seen clips of this. It's a great story. So be sure to tune in.
And he was a part of so many of these terrific finishes like we're just about ready to have here. We're about less than a half a lap to go from this restart. We've got Ty Bodine that we haven't seen a whole lot of. Second in points coming into this race. We know the point leader, Timothy Peters, has already had problems. Look, Justin Lofton's running 4th right now, Michael.
Uh-oh, Kyle Busch is off the track.
Kyle Busch has come on to pit road. Our first attempt at a green-white checker. So problems for Kyle Busch as the field comes
ready, guys. Have the
to the green flag. Green flag back in the air.
Ty Bodine doesn't go either. These guys are running low on gas. Their windows 80 laps. They pitted with 75 to go. They're just not picking up their gas on the restart. You see Hornaday with problems as well.
We stay green. Eric Almirola out in front. Justin Lofton running second. Todd Bodine is third.
There's Johnny Benson.
No, Todd Bodine is. Todd's dropped back to 5th.
All you, brother. All you.
He's got
10 back.
White flag in the air. Eric Almirola less than a mile away from his first win in the Camping World Truck Series.
Look at this battle for second. James Busher, who spun early, trying to get by Justin Lofton for the second spot.
15 back.
Justin Lofton in the white truck on the inside. James Busher on the outside, trying to take second away. Coming out of turn number 4, Eric Almirola in the 51 is going to win in the Camping World Truck Series.
James Busher with a second place finish.
Good job, guys.
That was an intense 2 laps, wasn't it?
My first win, man. I told you we could do it.
How about that? We knew Eric Almirola was close.
I love you guys. I love you guys, too. That is awesome, guys. Great job. Great comeback. That's just awesome. Congratulations to all you guys.
Yeah. That's owner Billy Ballou right there. Had so much success with Kyle Busch. Kyle left to form his own team, and here Eric Almirola jumped in that truck, and here he is in victory lane.
I bet you we're going to get to see a pretty good burnout here.
It was the chassis. How much success has the chassis had? Well, Kyle Busch has 9 wins in this truck. Shane Beal 1, and now Eric Almirola has added to that number. Take a look at his celebration, his first ever win in the Camping World Truck Series.
You knew it was coming, Phil.
Absolutely.
But darn, with 10 laps to go, you never would have guessed it would have been today.
Well, how about James Busher finishing second, Justin Lofton third, Ricky Carmichael with a career best of 4th.
And you remember Eric Almirola's first win in NASCAR came with a little bit of a shadow over it because he was the driver that started the race, and then Denny Hamlin got into the car and ended up winning the race, but Eric Almirola got credit for it. This one is all Eric Almirola.
And he got 2 laps down. during the race. 2 laps down, had to wave around in a lucky dog, and he's going to be in victory lane.
Watch what happens. We thought the last restart was crazy. Watch, Kyle Busch pulls in because he's out of gas. Watch, Todd Bodine's truck doesn't go. Ron Hornaday's truck doesn't go. These guys are just stumbling all over the place, and people are scrambling to try to find a hole. Buescher finds a hole around Todd Bodine.
So Todd Bodine, you see him on the inside. He's slow. Trucks start to fan out to see how they can get by.
Here comes Carmichael around Bodine.
David Starr barely avoids Todd Bodine.
And then now Todd's up to speed, but look at him, 3 wide as Hornaday didn't go.
And there's Hornaday. He didn't go anywhere. Jason White getting by him.
Todd gets his truck running again and finishes 5th in this race. And how about James Buescher? What an amazing finish for him, coming home in 2nd. He's with Adam.
And an amazing run for Turner Motorsports. James Buescher 2nd today. How amazing is this?
Oh, it's pretty awesome. This is our 2nd run out with this 31 team. I can't thank Steve Turner and Sandra Turner, the whole Turner family enough. I mean, I've been through a lot with them. I've won championships for them, but I don't know. That's my best finish in NASCAR, and you know, it's almost like a win because it's our family team just about, and you know, 2nd race out, and Carmichael finished 4th, so first top 5 for Turner Motorsports for the 4 and the 31, so that's pretty cool. And you know, like I said, it's almost like a win. Probably just as excited as Eric is right now. He finished 2nd a lot last year, I know, so he's probably pretty happy. But I can't thank all these guys enough. They worked their butts off all winter long, and it's the start of good things to come for sure.
Impressive run for Buescher. He will be here the rest of the year.
You can't hide that emotion. You saw it all over his face.
Amazing.
There.
Well, it's been a tough year, you know. His nationwide series hadn't gone like he hoped. He gets in this truck and boom, right back up front. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of James.
Here's our Royal Purple unofficial results. The top 4 all career bests. Eric Almirolla, his first ever win. James Buescher, Justin Lofton, Ricky Carmichael, all capturing career bests here at Dover.
How about Ryan Sieg back there with a top 10 run in 9th?
Johnny Benson, who had restarted 2nd, drops all the way back to 10th, but gets it running again.
Look at 11th place, Carl Long. We saw him get a lucky dog earlier, just stayed out of trouble, ends up with just on the outside of the top 10.
These guys all had trouble. Elliott Sadler, what a great run he was having. Timothy Peters, our point leader, coming in. Brett Butler wrecked early in the going. Max Pappas was the first peek into what might could be happening to some tires. He blew one early.
Austin Dillon in 21st had such a great, probably a top 5 run going till he blew up on that one restart.
Let's head to victory lane, right?
Eric Almirolla comes climbing out of number 51. Great radio traffic here that we want to get a little comment on. Guess what? Chassis number 11 gets win number 11. Congratulations, Eric. We knew it was a short time till you'd get here. Welcome to victory lane.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I just want to thank God first. Without him, none of this is possible. And what a truck. We had a good truck right off the trailer. We tried a few things the last couple weeks at Nashville and Kansas, and we got off our game. We went right back to our basics, and it's working, man. I'm so excited. I can't wait to go to the rest of these races. To do it the way we did it, to come back from 2 laps down, blowing the right front tire, not damaging our truck. I just want to thank the fans for sticking out here. What a race.
You said on the radio something about a fight that you and Billy Ballou had. Can you give us a little bit of that story?
After Nashville, we didn't run real good. And just the racer inside me was aggravated. And I got aggravated, and he got aggravated back at me. And he said, well, why don't you just go out and win one and prove me wrong?
27-point lead. Eric Almirolla takes the point lead, gets his first win right here at Dover.
And he's going to have to catch his breath. An amazing, amazing day for Eric Almirolla, getting his first win in the Camping World Truck Series.